The rumors are true. Microsoft is trying to buy TikTok. Nothing quite says happy Sunday evening with the family like Microsoft announcing that it's trying to buy one of the hottest startups, or applications I should say, or maybe even social networks on the planet right now. Microsoft has confirmed that they are trying to buy TikTok, and it's a little bit more interesting than like the title might suggest. So here's the deal. TikTok is under immense political pressure here in the United States because there's potential like spying, or just people don't, or I should say the US government doesn't like that data being connected to China. And so they've been saying we're going to ban them, all sorts of things that are not good for TikTok, which is owned by a larger company called ByteDance. Now, here's what Microsoft is trying to do. Microsoft is trying to buy specific components of TikTok, not necessarily the whole thing. Specifically, they want to own TikTok United States, TikTok Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Now, this was like really interesting because this means that they won't own TikTok holistically throughout the world, but only in these markets, which means how is it going to work with, like, if TikTok, TikTok EU pushes out a new feature, does that mean it's coming to the TikTok US? We don't quite know yet, but Microsoft is saying that if they are allowed to buy this, and they are working with the parent company and the US government to make this transaction happen, they are targeting a September 15th deadline, and it'll also mean that all that data will come back to the United States. Now, there's one major area, which I just alluded to, that is not included with this, which is the EU. Now, EU has its own data sovereignty laws, and I don't know if that played into Microsoft not wanting to try to pursue TikTok EU. Maybe they looked at the data and said, look, it's really just a massive boom here in the US, and that's the market that they want to own. But that is the deal right now. They want to own TikTok in the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and then everybody else just kind of goes their own merry way and keeps it from getting banned in the United States. It's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Now, the reason I've been trying to noodle for the past 48 hours is, why would Microsoft want to buy TikTok, right? They are primarily an enterprise company. Yes, they absolutely do have the Xbox brand. They do have Surface, but Surface, let's be honest here, sells more in the enterprise than it actually does directly to the consumer. And so they don't have a lot of consumer connection. Maybe that is one of the reasons why Microsoft wants to own these components of TikTok. We will find out what their grandmaster plans are. One thing that is worth pointing out is that Microsoft has had pretty good luck with its LinkedIn acquisition, which they spent about $23 billion on, and things seem to be trending in the right direction for Microsoft on that acquisition, and maybe they were trying to replicate that success here in the United States. There is one other piece here that kind of throws a little mix into this, because Microsoft says, hey, we are actually open to other investors potentially tossing money into the pool to buy these assets. So we don't quite know the full story yet, but we do know that they're targeting a September 15th wrap up of this. And if they do, this should allow basically TikTok to continue to operate in the United States. The question is, will Microsoft be able to do anything good with it? They don't have a great track record with consumer apps. Look at Mixer, did not turn out well. Skype really didn't turn out well. Skype really hasn't grown. Yes, Skype has stuck around, but it's effectively being phased out for Teams, and WhatsApp completely destroyed Teams. You can look at the Band, you can look at the Zune, you can look at Windows Phone, like all their points to connections to the consumer have not done very well. And so will Microsoft be able to make a difference this time around with TikTok? We'll find out. As of right now, the books have yet to be closed. Microsoft has yet to get approval on all of this. So we still have to wait for official confirmation that Microsoft is going to do anything. But when they do, hopefully they will announce it nice and during the day and not on a Sunday evening.